Right, so the moment of truth, let's see if it works. Unlock it. Works. Lock it. All working good.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is replacing the outside of the key cover from the Mark 5 into this cover. So previously I'd done a video and I already done it on my other spare one. So this is the Mark 7 one. I think it's Mark 7. And the only difference between these two is the way the key opens. So if you look at it, this opens like another angle, and then this was the normal way, and this one is going to be opening the same way. So the difference between these two is you can see it looks a little bit more cleaner. And obviously this is really old and it's kind of worn out, so it needs replacing. What I'm going to do is show you what else it comes with. So it came in this package, it's got a little sticker for the VW badge. It also comes with the boot sticker as well, and then two little screws. Can't remember what they're for, but once I get into it, I'll find out. Right, so first what you're going to do is take that one apart. So to do that, if your one's already been taken apart a few times, it should come off like that. If it doesn't, what you need to do, get a screwdriver, plug it through here, and kind of like twist it, and it'll pop off like that. That's the easiest way of doing it. Don't use a small one, because if you use a small one and it's not strong enough, it kind of weakens the little plastic and starts breaking off. So make sure you use a fat one, fat chunky one, or use a plastic, whatever's easy for you. Mine's quite loose, so it's pretty straightforward. So put it like that. Next, what you want to do is get that little screwdriver off. So put that to the side and get your little screwdriver and just unscrew that. Nearly out. So I think those spare screws was for this one, so you can replace it, the old ones. I think that's what it was. The other one I've done such a long time ago, I can't really remember now. And I don't think it came with the spare screws, so I think I used the old ones. I can't remember. Next what you want to do is pop this off now the screw's off. Be careful because there's a spring in there and it might come off and go flying. So just go ahead and take that off. It just comes off like that. There you go. And there's that little spring here and it's loaded. So just twist it around so it doesn't go flying. That's what makes the key flick up. So there you go. Take that out. These are all the parts, and that's the transponder in there. You can see you have to be really careful with that. Right, so what I'm doing now is taking the transponder out. My one wasn't glued in, so it should just come out. I've just got a little plastic bit and I just pried it out like so. And you want to keep this one safe. There you go, it pops out just like that. Keep this safe. Alright, so next thing you need to do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I'm getting a lot of views and people asking loads of comments and I'm helping them out, but I'm not getting a lot of subscribers, so that would help me out a lot. Okay, so the next bit is there's this little pin that holds the key, so we're reusing this, so you need to take this pin out to get the key out. So what I do is I get this and I get a little kind of like drill bit, put it through, and then just give it a good hammering until it comes out. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm not going to use hammer, I'm going to use this screwdriver thing because I don't want to break it. It should slowly start coming out, so go ahead and do that. Once you have it kind of like half off, what you want to do, if it hasn't already come out, get a plier or something and just yank it out and it'll come out like that. And what you can now do is the key should be released. There you go. So now that's separate. Right, next grab the other half and open that up. It might be a little bit tight, but just keep at it and it should come off like that, and you should see the insides of it. So next you want to get the board out. There's two little black little bits that hold it in place, so just bear that in mind. It should hopefully just pop out, hopefully, if it's not too... see why, because it's got a bit of black stuff over it, so you just want to take these kind of stuff off because it's going to be holding it in place quite tough. Okay, to do it off screen, but all you need to do is just clean it up, tidy up a little bit, and then just pop it slowly, and the plastic soft bits will pop off. So let's do that again. Just do it slowly so you don't break anything, but it shouldn't break. Just give it a little wiggle and it'll come off like that. Next, what you want to do is, if you haven't got spare batteries, get the battery out, just pull these tabs back and it should pop out like that, and reuse this battery. So next, what you want to do is get your new key and try to see if it fits, and you'll see that this bit is too big for that side. So what you want to do is start grinding this key down. You don't want to do it on that side where the dent is. You want to grind down that bit until this kind of fits inside. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Right, so once you've grinded it down a little bit, it should fit in there snugly. What I did find was that, and then what you do is just put your pin in like that. If it goes through, if it doesn't, then that's fine. It should be quite snug anyway, it shouldn't come out. It wouldn't come out. That's fine. What I did find is this one, my other one, was a little bit different, and it had screws where you put in to hold it in place. This one doesn't have those screws in place. There is this other hole there, but I'm not sure what that is. But you can use your old pin and kind of slot it through once that is properly grinded down. Should be in there, but it's snug. I'll leave it like that. It's not going to fall out. It's fine. Right, so next what I'm going to do is just put the battery in. That's quite an easy thing to do. It slots in place like that. And the next thing I'm going to do is this board here. You can see the two tabs, same as the other one. It kind of goes through in there, and that should hold it in place like there. That's how it's going to go. And then what I do, I just do a test fit before I put everything together, because sometimes you need to grind some of the bits down to make sure it all fits. But it seems like this one's fine. There's nothing that's getting caught. It seems like it's going to just clip through, so that looks all good. So what I'm going to do is start putting these all together again and go from there. Right, so what some people do, because there's no holder for it anywhere, some people glue it back onto the plastic. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it loose, or what I'm going to do is actually going to get a bit of tissue and just like wedge it in there so it stays in place. So next time I do change it, I don't need to use any acetone or anything like that to free it up. Next time I do change my key again, so I'm just leave it like that, and there's little, you can see that little bit there, so it's not going to get in the way and it's not going to move around in the key. So that's what I do. That's my little hack. Okay, so this bit is pretty fiddly. What you need to do is get this little piece here, drop it through here, so it kind of like pops out, and then what you need to do is get this black plastic bit. You can see there's a little hole in there for this little bit to go in here. So what you do is put it like so. So you got these two pieces like that. And then what you do is you drop that key into, you kind of have to wind, you have to put this one down here, so this goes down. And then when you put this one, you kind of have to like wind it in, so then it pops out. So this bit is, I always get it wrong. You have to wind it the correct way. So let's see if it's going in that way. So I think it is this way. So you kind of like put it through halfway and then kind of like twist it. Oh, this board is coming out. Make sure everything is in properly. Oh, wrong way around, so it's the other way around. Twist it around so there's tension in the key bit. And then you pop out like that. So that's what you want to have. And then you push it through. So this is probably the most trickiest bit for me, but I think I've got it. So just pop it through. Make sure everything's all kind of pops into place. There you go. and then give it a test. There you go. You can put more, another twist on it to make it a bit more, I think that's fine for me. I know what these screws are for now. So this little back bit here comes out, like so. And then you just screw these down. So I think that's the motherboard and the whole kind of casing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Right, so I've got the screws in now and it feels a lot more sturdier now. It feels a lot more solid. What I'm gonna do is put that back in, get it the right way around. There you go, that's in. And then all that's left to do is put those stickers on. So let's get the first one on. Oh. Peel that off, put it right way up. Because of OCD, etc. Actually, I'm not really bothered about OCDs, etc. because I can just change my key again if I don't like it. Oh, it's not sticking. What is that? Okay, it's not very sticky, so later on what I'm going to do is get some super glue and stick on properly. That's going to be the same as well. Might need stickier kind of adhesive. It's not sticky at all, it's going to come off. Okay, this one's a little bit more stickier. Let's put that on the right way, so it's this way. And let's put that on there. That's for the boot. And there you go. I'm going to take it off later and glue it on properly so it doesn't come off. So just need to do that at a later stage. But there you go. That's what it looks like. What I'm going to do is compare it with my other one. Just show you what they both look like. So there you go. That's what the other one looks like. And that one feels... It's nice, but this one's a little bit more different. I don't see that one much around. And then... It's a massive upgrade from the old one. As you can see, it's really worn out. So now I've got two kind of newer kind of keys and it looks a lot better. So let's go to the car and test it out.
Right, so the moment of truth, let's see if it works. Unlock it. Works. Lock it. All working good. There you go. How to change your Golf key from your standard one to an upgraded one.